my dear learners. Welcome to the world of exploration. Welcome to the world of learning. Let's start exploring. Let's start learning. This is Sukriti Joshi, and welcome to your one-stop destination of learning. That is English Gurukul, right? And what are we waiting for? Let's just start with our session, right? All right. I hope you are all doing fine. I'm also doing fine. And with your blessings, I need your blessings so that we can all learn together and we can all grow together, right? All right. So, yes, till yesterday we were talking about tenses, right? So, in yesterday's class, we discussed about tenses and we stopped at the future continuous, right? From today onwards, we're gonna begin with present perfect, right? So when we talk about present perfect, we are talking about an action that happened at an unspecified time. So we are talking about an action, right? Obviously, we tend to speak about an action that happened at an unspecified time. That means that there is no specification that has been given when we talk in terms of time, right? So there's no specification, right? So for example, over here, the example being, she has never climbed a mountain. Now, the time has not been mentioned. What time are we talking about? That has not been mentioned here, over here, right? Then we move on to the another fact, that being an action that has recently occurred. So it talks about, when we talk about present perfect, this is about present perfect. Today we are gonna start with present perfect. Keep that in mind, right? Then we are going to slowly and gradually discuss the other forms as well, right? The other parts as well, right? So now an action that has recently occurred, right? An example being, uh, he's just gone to sleep, right? Earlier, when we talked about an action that happened at an unspecified time, we talked about she has never climbed a mountain. I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. Or it could be, I'm sorry, I've forgotten your name. So you didn't, you are performing an action, but at an unspecified time, right? 5 p.m., 6 p.m., future, present, nothing is mentioned, right? Then we talk about uh, an action that began in the past and continues up to the present, often used with, for, or since. So an example being, Jack has lived in Jammu all his life. I have been here since Monday. So for instance, Sukriti ma'am has lived in Delhi all her life, right? And I have been here, and I have been to Punjab or to Uttarakhand in the month of April, right? For instance, right? Then another example being an action that happened repeatedly before now. So for instance, we have flown across the Pacific 4 times, right? We have flown across the Pacific 4 times, right? I failed my driver's test twice. So I failed my driver's test twice, an action that happened repeatedly before now. So this action has been performed repeatedly, right? For instance, I've been learning, this is true on my, this is true at my part, that I've been learning how to drive, but uh, twice I learned, but I could not, I mean, I can't say that I have learned properly, right? I don't know how to drive yet. So I did try, an action was carried out, but it could not be completed, right? So that's an example. Then we move on to present perfect continuous. Then we move on to present perfect continuous, right? When we talk about present perfect continuous, what you need to keep in mind, I'll just tell you that what you need to keep in mind is that an action that began in the past and has just recently ended, has to be included, right? So the action that began in the past, right? That began in the past, right? I'm pointing towards the past, right? That began in the past and has just recently ended, and it has just recently ended, right? It has come to a full stop, right? So have you been ringing the bell? Have you been ringing the bell? Right? So this particular action has been performed, right? Uh, since the past, right? Since the if we talk about the past time, this action of ringing has been there, right? But has recently it has come to an end. So have you been ringing the bell? So it has come to an end. An action that have began in the past and continues in the present, or it could be an action that began in the past and it continues and it is still continuing in the present moment, right? So then we tend to talk about, for instance, uh, Sukriti ma'am has been studying for 2 hours. Sukriti ma'am has been studying for 2 hours. So this is an action that began in the past, right? Has been, that means she has been studying, for 2 hours, which is not true, not at all. I can't study for 2 hours. That's just not me. Like, I can't study that much. So Sukriti ma'am has been studying for 2 hours. This is an action that began in the past and continues in the present. So this is the action that began in the past and it is still continuing in the present, right? So she has been studying. That means she has been, or Sukriti ma'am has been doing, has been making YouTube videos. So she has been doing some work, some she has been performing some kind of an action which was started in past and which is still continuing, right? So I'm still making YouTube videos, right? I'm on a daily basis uploading YouTube videos, right? For you guys to check it out, for you learners out there to learn, right? Then we move on to the next one, an action which is repeated over a period of time in the past and continuing in the present. So for instance, Suresh has been smoking since he was 15. So this is actually not a nice example. I don't like this example. For instance, Sukriti ma'am has been dancing since she was 15. Let's say this, right? Instead of smoking, don't take such examples. It's a very bad habit. I would suggest everyone to stay away from smoking, from drinking, from taking drugs, right? Please do not fall into that trap of looking cool or fitting in, certain social groups. And when you tend to feel that kind of urge is there, that you need to fit into a social setup. For that, you need to either drink alcohol or you want to smoke because others are smoking. It seems to be very cool. No, it's not cool. Something that is harming, that is damaging your health can't be cool at all. Remember that, right? Please smoking ना करें, drinking ना करें और ड्रग्स से तो प्लीज दूर रहिए. ये मैं आपसे विनती करूँ, ठीक है? And ऐसे एग्जाम्पल्स मत देना एग्जाम, ठीक है? Yeah. So you can see Sukriti ma'am has been learning dancing since she was 15, right? That you can say. So this is an action repeated over a period of time in the past and it is still continuing in the present. So even now I dance, so it is still being carried, it is still being carried forward now, right? So earlier also I used to dance, now also I dance. But now I have gained weight. That's one obstacle. Now, moving on to the past perfect. When we talk about past perfect, right? And then we talk about an action that occurred before another past action. So, for instance, Tarun had left hours before we got there. Tarun had left hours before we got there. Right? So, this is an action that occurred before another past action. So, before an action took place, another action had occurred. Right? Another action took place. So, Tarun had left hours before we got there. Or, for instance, I left before before my friends arrived at the airport, right? So an action that another being an action that was expected to occur in the past. For instance, I had hoped to know about the job before now. So this is an action that was expected to occur in the past. That I had hoped that I had hoped to know about the job. So that I should have known about this particular job earlier. Why didn't I know? Why wasn't I aware about this job earlier? Right. So this is what you know. This is what the writer is trying to convey over here. Then we move on to past perfect continuous. Now we talk about an action that occurred before another past action, right? Still, his eyes hurt because he had been reading for 8 hours. Now, you must have seen, especially if we talk about, even while making YouTube videos for you people out there, you might be thinking that it's a very easy task. It is a very easy job to do. No, it's not. Sitting there for, you know, sitting here for 20 minutes, for 20, like 2020, if you break it down to two videos, it makes up to 40 minutes. So 40 minutes is just too much for eyes. So, my eyes, they just start paining. There's a lot of pain in my eyes. They start aching. They tend to become dry. So a lot of problems occur, right? So similarly, we can say that that's an action that occurred before another past action. So his eyes hurt because he had been reading for 8 hours. 8 hours is the past. So before he was reading, right? Then an action that was expected to occur in the past. I had been expecting a change in his attitude. This is an action that was expected to occur in the past. Was that I was that I had been expecting a change in his attitude, right? I had been expecting a change, a sort of a change, a sort of good change in his attitude, right? Clear? For instance, if somebody is smoking or drinking, so I had been expecting a change in his attitude, that he would improve, that he would not smoke, that he would not drink alcohol, or that he would not uh, be involved in drugs, right? All that stuff, or that he would wash the dishes, or that he would cook, right? So I had been expecting a change in his attitude. Now, future perfect. Herein, we are talking about an action that will be completed before a particular time in the future. So by next July, my parents will have been married for 50 years. Now, an action that will be completed before a particular time in the future. Complicated, it seems, but we'll make it easy, right? Future perfect. This is what we are talking about is future perfect, right? Herein, we are talking about an action that will be completed right before a particular time, before a particular time in the future. By next July. So by next July, that means you're talking about the future. By next July, my parents will have been married. My parents will have been married for 50 years. So by next July or by next August, my parents would have sorry, by next August, my parents will have been married for 50 years, right? Then we move on to future perfect continuous, right? Future perfect continuous. Herein we are emphasizing the length of time that has occurred before a specific time in the future. So emphasizing the length of time that has occurred before a specific time in the future. By May, my father will have been working at the same job for 30 years. So by May, my father will have been working at the same job for 30 years, right? Clear? Understood? So that was all for today. Now we are done with tenses, right? Now we can proceed with either the exercises, or if you want me to cover some other topic, I can cover a topic from literature as well. For students who are doing their masters, I can upload topics for them. I can upload topics for students who are there in 11th and 12th standard, because I have been an educator, a teacher. I know the CBSE board syllabus very well. I have even been like CBSE board. I have even been an evaluator in CBSE board, and yeah, so I know everything about it. And if I talk about 9th and 10th, I have even taught 10th. So, and grammar is basically the same. So even for competitive exams, if I talk about UGC NET, if I talk about CTET, if I talk about CUET, if I talk about any other competitive exam, grammar would be same in all the competitive exams, whether it's English or it's, you are preparing for NEET, right? So it would be same for all the exams, right? So and if I talk about the CBSE board, I was over there as additional head examiner, right? So I was the examiner coordinator. I was an AHE, right? So I was an AHE, so I even have that experience. I have been an invigilator also in CBSE board, so I am familiar with CBSE board as a whole, as an integrated process, especially 11th, 12th. I can teach at master's level as well. I can teach 10th standard as well, and I can teach grammar that can be for 6th, 7th, 8th, 4th, 5th, or NEET, NET, UGC NET, or any other competitive exam like SSC, CGL, or any other government exam, right? So if you want me to make videos on these topics, you can you can put your comments in the comment section below, or you can directly message me your topics so that I can bring that particular topic and I can make video on that, right? This is Sukriti Joshi signing off. This is Sukriti Joshi. Bye-bye. Till then, let's all keep learning, let's all keep growing, let's all keep evolving, right? This is Joshi signing off. Bye bye.